Hey everyone, my name is Cole Rolland. You may know me from my YouTube channel. You may know me from the RuneFest 2025 live performance with Mod Ash earlier this year. I also play guitar on A Masket's Vision, produced by Mod Surma, and most recently, I had the opportunity to produce the trailer music for RuneScape 3 League's latest trailer release. I wanted to take you guys a little bit behind the scenes today, share some of the guitar parts that I pulled from some of the familiar RuneScape themes for this trailer, and a couple that I wrote, show you guys how I layered it up and achieved that final polished sound that goes with all the incredible animations that the team put together. So when we first started having meetings for this, I knew that they wanted something heavy, energetic, that kind of felt like massive and larger than life. Before we even get into any guitars is this piano. I call it the Ascend piano from Heaviosity, and I'm taking a little bit of the notes from the original RuneScape theme. Love the reverb on that. So on its own, it sounds pretty cool, but once you add in some of these kind of like low drone-esque basses and some effects and stuff, you start to get some really cool results. So something like this. I love the reverse choirs too. Oh, I also love EDM. So I love to pull from some of these like pitched risers, reverse cymbals, like all these things that kind of build tension. And then one of these other staple pieces from the other track that we pulled from, Return of Lucian, is this descending violin piece. So coming out of this, we've got this drone. So that was the riff I was showing you guys earlier. Sounds like this all stacked up. And then add the main melody from the track. So we pulled this. It's got all the familiarity of the original piece. And my favorite part that Mod Surma and I went back and forth on this, and I really love where we ended up. So he had this really cool idea to add all these like tribal drums. So this is several layers of tribal like toms, taikos, claps, some drum loops and stuff, and I just think it's turned out so good. So pair that sound in with our drum kit, and you get this. And all of it together with our impacts and the descending violins and the guitars, basses, drums, we've got this huge sounding piece. Such a like recognizable staple to that song. And that's Scape main, but with a breakdown. So taking just our rhythm guitars. Yeah, here's what I'll do. I'm going to take rhythm guitars and bass and show you guys what that sounds like. And then that's one of those kind of like octave jumpy riffs that I love doing. Taking those, that's like I took the chords that I used for Skate Main in the intro and then adapted them to guitars, bass, drums, and kind of chunked it up to give it a kind of like a feel switch up. Back into it. And on the very end, that's where we have that like breakdown riff come in. So something I particularly liked about this was taking these risers and impacts. This is my favorite folder, is just full of samples I pull from like different sample packs I've bought over the years, from Splice. Sometimes I make my own samples, and this one is just a gold mine. So bunch of risers stacked here coming in, and then we're gonna have like the choirs and piano and strings ascending over top of that breakdown. That one riser in particular, I really love, and I can see myself using it a lot more in the future. So it sounds like this. And if you go back and listen to the track, it really stands out. I believe in the trailer, they added another sound that enhances it as well. So it sounds like this. Very like EDM meets like cinematic trailer, and I feel like the kind of genre bending worked really well here. So here's it all together one more time. Listen for that riser. And then just kind of fades out as the title comes up. Thank you all so much for watching. This was behind the scenes with how I made the trailer for RuneScape 3 League's Catalyst.